Hello and welcome to my AP Rengar guide thing. And before you start, because I know what you're gonna say, O'Malley, are you are you serious with this AP Rengar? He's so much better, eh? Okay, just stop. Just turn off the stupid faucet in your brain for 1 second, and let me explain to you how this works. So, first things first, I don't think that AP or AD Rengar is necessarily better than the other. I personally prefer AP Rengar, just his style and the way you play him, so I like playing him. So I play AP Rengar, not necessarily because he's better than AD Rengar. I'm not sure who is actually better. I don't play that much AD. That being said, AP Rengar has essentially one move, and that's his W, his, what is it, Battle Roar. And what you want to do is, well, first we want to kill her. Alright, so we did that. What you want to do, actually, is, Rengar, you want to start with your E, your Bolus Strike. I started W just because the situation called for damage and not utility and or range. But that just comes from, you know, I felt the situation warranted a good W, so I did. And it honestly wouldn't have mattered because that Katarina failed her flash, but yeah. So Kale's trying to do something, we try to do something, summoners are blown, flash is blown. I'm happy because she doesn't have flash top, so I can kill her now. And that's what Rengar does. You kill top over and over again, you push your tower extremely early, and you go and you roam and you kill other people. So go ahead and start boots 3 pots, because, you know, that's just, you generally start that. So I leash this for him and I run top. And that's all he's getting. He's getting just that. Normally, if we hadn't invaded, I would have started E and I would have Bolus Striked the double golems twice to get my 2 passive stacks before I get to lane. And so there I just kind of clip that minion, because I have no idea how good she is. But I get an idea soon that she's not very experienced. But it doesn't matter. This strategy actually works on more experienced players because they tend to be a little more arrogant. Like, you see, she backs off completely. I think she was probably having connection problems, but so like I was saying, more experienced players, they're a little more arrogant. They think they can take you, but they really have no idea what AP Rengar does. And so she's completely backed off. But if she was in lane, I would be harassing her now because I do have 4 passive stacks and I have my W. So what I want to do is I want to sit in this bush and wait for her to come back. And the second she is back, jump on her and double bomb her with my W. And so I get a little glimpse of her there, just completely AFK. Maybe she was arguing with her team or something. I don't know. But yeah, so just keep doing this, what I'm doing here, just sitting in the bush and last hitting with your passive. It's actually kind of weird. It took me I'm still not very good at last hitting with the passive, but I do a decent job, because, I mean, it doesn't even matter here. She's getting no farm, and I'm getting in most of it. So yeah, I think inadvertently she countered me, just by, she's so close to tower, and she's so far away from the bushes, I can't really do much to her, which is kind of lame. What level am I? Am I level 3? Yeah, so what you want to do is by level 3, you want to grab the whole combo. I didn't because she was letting me free farm. I was having no trouble getting my passives stacks up. So there I run up and I hit the tower, and she goes a little hard on me, and I go a little hard on her, and then summoners are blown, and it's a big mess. So I pop a health potion, and I don't know if she just didn't have the balls to follow me in, or if she was smart enough not to follow me in, because I probably would have killed her if she kept chasing. Because I still had Ignite up, and now that I have a Battle Roll, but, like, you'll see. Yeah, so, I mean, that happened. And then, so, when you first go back, you want to buy, well, I decided to shove the lane, because it's always a good idea to shove your lane and deny your opponent some farm. So I go ahead and do that, and I'm not even worrying about, like, last hitting that much, because I just want to get this farm out here. Although actually I'm doing a pretty good job. Maybe I was worried about last hitting. Not the point. So AP Rengar, I know what you're saying. You're saying O'Malley, she's a noob. You know, you got lucky. You don't have, Darius didn't gank you, you know, and she's so stupid. And okay, I have maybe maybe, but I've played enough games, and like this has happened enough that either like you would think my ELO would go up, so that I wouldn't have to play with these noobs. So I have to assume that some of the people I've played against are pretty good at this game. Or not. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe this is Hotshot's alt account, and he decided not to jungle. Who knows? But the point is, I killed her, and that's what AP Rengar does. So here I'm just checking the enemy. I had just noticed that Tristana was actually doing pretty well when Sivir killed her, so I was pretty happy about that. Yeah, so I went back, I bought a Cage's Lucky Pick, I bought wards, and I think I bought another health potion. So here I decided to just, no I don't, I decided to go for the farm. Okay, yeah, so so that's a cool little move. You can kind of look at how many passive stacks you have and know if you can clear a wave or not. So here, okay, this is what a normal person would do to counter Rengar, is stay over there and farm. I kind of chase her away though. So, but yeah, if you just stay on the other side, like Rengar can't really do much to you. You'll probably get ganked, but if you're ranged counters Rengar pretty hard. If you're ranged and you just play smart, AP Rengar has a very hard time killing you. And if you're playing AP Rengar against unranged, I advise just shoving the heck out of the wave and going and roaming. So here I'm trying to freeze the lane to get her to come and attack me because I really want to kill her again, but she's not. I don't know what she's doing, honestly. I just don't. Like, maybe she's seen AP Rengar games before and she knows I'll kill her, but so I decided to push it because I'm not going to get kills from her, so I want to go ahead and push the lane. I can't see the time. Oh, okay, so right now I'm thinking it's about time for their blue to spawn. But I think I misjudged it. Yeah, so I go here, go ahead and ward deep, because my ultimate's up. If your ultimate is up, you're gonna, like, feel free to do the stupidest things you want to do, honestly, because Rengar, it's one of the best escapes in the game. I mean, it's just, you go invisible, and you run really fast, and I don't know, it's just crazy. So we see Darius is actually in our jungle, and I come up here for the kill steal, and I totally get it. I sort of just wanted the assist. I didn't think I was going to get the kill with a Bolas strike, but they dropped him pretty low. So that happened. Nothing to do about that. And here I go ham on her, but I'm waiting on cooldowns. So that's what you want to do. You want to run at them. If you're on cooldowns, like I was, just run back, okay? I roll movement speed points on Rengar when I play him, just because I like to do it. And it's extremely useful, because Rengar's a hit-and-run champion. You go in, you jump on him, you double bomb him with your W, and then you run away, and you just keep doing that. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure their blue is up, especially because the minimap tells me that also. So I go ahead and I think I take this one. Sometimes I'll give it to my mid, but in this case, Kat is just, she's just not in a position to take it, so I take it for myself. And it's actually one of the slower ones I've ever done. Did I mess up my combo? No. It's just, oh, okay, I'm just low level. And actually, if you watch the minimap, there's Darius. Oh, sorry, buddy, but I have your blue, because I'm Rengar. And like I said, you can do that. You can go in, and even if he had caught me, it's no big deal, because I could ult away if I didn't feel like killing him. It would have had to depend on when he caught me, because it's really when your passive is happening. You gotta time it really well. Otherwise, someone like a brawler, like brawlers counter Rengar hard, because what you'll do is you'll jump on someone and you'll burst them down to half health, and then if they're a bad player, they'll just run away, and that's not what you want to do. You want to stick on it. Like, so she's sticking on me, okay, but I just ult. Like I said, I can do stupid stuff. So once. Yeah, so I messed up my combo there. Or, I'm not sure if I messed it up or if her ult just messed it up for me. But yeah, I got the kill with Ignite, so that's good. And so my ult is down. I don't know where the jungler is. I'm going to go back because I have gold for... I think I want to... Oh, okay, no, I decided to just push this wave because she's dead for, like, I don't know. I checked her death timer, and then I decided I'm gonna push this wave so she doesn't get the experience. And then I'm gonna go back, and what I like to buy first. So my usual build order goes boots, 3 health potions. Then I'll go back and I'll buy a Cage's Lucky Pick, 3 health potions. Well, however many health potions I've burned, and then 2 wards, 1 for my lane, 1 for their blue. And so then I want to finish up my cooldown boots, because cooldown is extremely good. It's what makes Rengar, and that's why I go for cooldown boots and then DFG, and then Rabadons. I used to build cooldown boots, Rabadons, DFG, picking up a Cage's Lucky Pick second, but I decided not to. So here I noticed Cat is pretty low, but she's just being a tool and leaving. So I think I decided to go top. And that's what you want to do. You want to look around the map and see where you can make plays, but never leave top too unattended. So I see, right there I saw that it's getting pretty pushed, and I decided to just go and deal with it, because I don't like it when my tower gets taken. It's like a personal thing, you know? So, okay, so here I decided to go hard in the paint for some reason. Oh, I remember why. I don't get it. Okay. I realized that I had blue for like 5 seconds, plus my cooldown boots gives me about 40% cooldown, so I decided to go for it, and, you know, I push her out of lane, so it was worth it. I go ahead and check to make sure she is out of lane, and then I think I just push the heck out of it. Yeah. Let's see. So here I'm noticing Tristana's getting pretty fed. And I decide I need to kill her. Later I decide that I need to kill her with extreme prejudice. So I think I mess up here, actually. I think I go on Katarina. I'm not sure. Let's just see what happens. Oh, I just gave up. I'm like, okay, Katarina's not there. I don't even care. But I also don't want this these minions to just hit the tower, so go ahead and I take them. And I'm also kind of watching my mini-map, seeing what Orianna's doing. She's coming back, so she can have this wave, and I'm going to go back top and deal with Kayle. And I had 2 options here. I could have gone top and dealt with that farm, or I could have stayed and tried to make something happen with Katarina. But, you know, I mean, I decided to farm because I didn't know this Orianna, so she wasn't in my, so I go ahead and double bomb it and do an okay job about getting all of the CS. I don't know. It's not a big deal. Go ahead and ward. Fail the ward. Reapply the ward. And Kayle's back. And she, you see I checked her items. She still has no magic resist. And if you want to counter Rengar, first of all, be ranged. Buy magic resist early. Just anything to take the edge off. Because the thing about Rengar is, or at least with my build, I don't buy magic pin anything until a Void Staff, which is after Rabadon's. In this game, it's after Lichbane, I think, because the enemy team is just doing a terrible job of countering me. So this is interesting. I go on the tower, and I forget how many minions I have, and she cleans up the minions, and the tower starts beating the hell out of me, and she starts beating the hell out of me, so I turn on my ultimate, and I get out of there, because I also pop a health potion, because I'm pretty sure I can bait her. I know I'm a lot stronger than her right now, but I need to wait on cooldowns, so I need to just heal up to where I can deal with her, and then I need to... There's my second health potion. So I'm looking for an opening. Waiting on health, honestly. And I think I go for it. Alright, so I bursted her down, now I'm running away, I flash out of there, because I know with how much damage I did, I can kill her next time. And so I'm low, she's low, she'll probably stick around trying to kill me. It's not going to work out for her. So I'm just trying to farm my passive up. I've got my 4 stacks. I'm prepared to go in. And so I double bomb her. She fucking turns on her ultimate. I hate that because she doesn't die, and I get extremely scared, and then she dies, and Xin Zhao's unhappy because he didn't get an assist. Sorry, Xin Zhao. And that's how that fight goes. So you just want to, like I said, kill top lane as much as you can, shove it so that they're just so far behind, and then try and make plays somewhere else. Once you pick up a DFG, you can really start to make plays. And I think that's what I go ahead and do here. Yes, that is what I do. Okay. And once you have DFG, I mean, I'm looking for what to buy. I don't see anything. within my gold range, so I buy some wards and some health potions. And always, always, always pick up wards on AP Rengar. You'll see me buy a ton of wards in this game. I think at one point I have more than 5 stack because I just was stupid. So I decide to go top again.
A true hunter never rests.
I don't know what I was thinking. I can't read the chat right now. But, okay, so I see Katarina mid. Zinjao's got top. I gotta go do something. I doubt I get Katarina here. So bot lane is going back and forth, which is good. Never... Okay, so like I could have gone for Katarina or I could have gone for this farm. Never leave farm unattended because it's just... It's too good. Farm is too good in this game. You see, I missed the last hits on a lot of these. As I'm telling you about how good farm is. But, I mean, even so, I got the experience. And you can check, like, you see my level? I'm ahead of most people. There's one point in this game where I'm, like, level 16, and everyone's a level, like, 2 or 3 levels behind me. Kale's really behind. But... And what that does, it just allows you to scale better. Because AP Rengar, he does fall off late game. I remember there's this one game I played last night where I went, like... 17, 9, and 11, and all 9 deaths were late game, and we lost that game. We couldn't do anything because I just fell off so hard, which is why you really want to win early, and you want to always be looking at who's doing well on the enemy team, and you want to kill them, because you have the ability to do that. So right now, I probably shouldn't be wasting my time with Kale, but because she can carry pretty hard late game, so it's important to shut down. Okay, so there I did something. I jumped to a minion close to her because she was slightly out of range, and I bombed her. And here, oh, okay, it was Darius. Yep, I was gonna DFG double bomb her and see if that worked, but Darius was there, so I just didn't even want to do it, and I decided to go back, and it's really lame, and I'm kind of sad. So now I can pick up my Blasting Wand as part of my Rabadons, and I think at this point I realize someone other than Kale needs to die, and you can do that as a Rengar. You just. So now I'm looking at the minimap, which is why I'm not on my character. I decide to go mid.
I seek only the strongest.
So I see this Katarina, and do I ult? Do I ult? No, I do not. Okay. Well, I decided to go for the farm, not the Katarina. Because I actually don't have that much AP. Still enough to do that to the wave, but... And then... Oh, I think I remember this, but there's so many goons go top and kill my tower. Look at that. We got 3 people on the tower. The poor... I want to save it, and people are... Man, it's my damn tower. And then, okay, I run away because I'm a huge puss bag. And I wait in this bush to see if I can DFG... double bomb somebody. So okay, so I'm at 3 passive stacks right now instead of 4. So I can't just jump on someone and double W them, quadruple W them. I have to. What you can do is you can proc your Q first, leap onto them, and you'll automatically attack them, and that'll give you the 4 you need, and then you can double bomb them. And then if you're at 2 stacks, obviously it's just Q, E, W, W. That's the. I mean, I don't know if it sounds complicated to you. It's not. Play Rengar a little bit, your fingers just move and people die, and it's great. So this game, I'm not doing a great job of helping my teammates. I mean, insofar as Kale is useless now, that's pretty helpful to my teammates. She's freaking back. Oh, here, we decided to dive her, and I think I can do more tower damage to the tower than I thought, and her ignite finishes me off. Yeah. So, that was my bad. And I don't even want to watch. I'm going to cut this out. No point in watching it. Yeah, this is happening. Alright, so I'm back in the game. And somebody's decided to do something mid. I see this Tristana, and I see Tristana and Darius. And if someone's below half health, you can, and you have DFG, you can kill them. You can just all DFG kill them. You probably don't even need the DFG, depending on who they are. Like, I wouldn't need it to kill Tristana. So, I decided, like, my team's doing something. I decided we should go for this tower. I think Katarina shows up, and it just turns into Hell Dick. And I decide, I decided to kill this Tristana. So I'm waiting on my passive. I got it. Double bomber. She's dead. And I get out. So, like, that's what you do. You go in, you kill someone, you run away. Because you're a huge puss bag. Literally, you're a cat. You are a kitty cat. You are a pussy. And then I decided to go top. Because, you know, that's what I do. I'm waiting on cooldowns. Check blue. You know, I might as well. Because it might be up. And not up. So, I decided to go. Here, I want to go and I want to do a deep ward on their blue, but then I realized nobody's on the map and they could all be in that bush, so I'm just going to back out because I don't have my ultimate. And I'll clear top. Again, I don't want to extend too much because I don't know where everybody is. And I don't quite have enough AP to one-shot the back line. Okay, so there I go ahead and waste my passives. Something I do on Rengar is I spam abilities. Some people I see will hold on to their passives. I don't do that. I think because your first two items give you essentially 40% cooldown reduction with masteries. Here I want to beat on their tower a little bit, but I want safety. So Kale's coming. I forget that I can you know, really hurt her, and she goes away, and she's just sitting there. Gotta get some water. So I turn on my ult because I'm gonna kill her, and here we go. I don't even DFG because it was not necessary. She didn't have any magic resist. Plus, I think I DFG this. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm just holding it. Here the tower targets me for no reason. I take 3 shots because it just sucks. This tower hates me. It really does. And here I lose track of how many minions I have, and I get targeted by the tower again. I think I was looking at my passive stacks. So in this situation, I don't have my ultimate, so this is kind of dangerous, but I have enough ward coverage that it's fine. I still somehow miss her, but she decided not to go on me. Yeah. So you saw me step back there for a second, like kind of in that bush. I was prepared to go and suicide if she had actually decided to pursue me down the lane, but it was unnecessary because she did not pursue me. Even though I'm pretty sure she could have killed me there. And that's one thing to look out for. Like, Rengar is very powerful if he has the stacks and the cooldowns, the passive stacks. But if he doesn't, I mean, he's really squishy, especially AP Rengar. Like Bruiser, AD Rengar, he's not as squishy. So, you know, each side has its advantages. Like AD Rengar, you're not going to be able to just one-shot people. But so here I decided to kill Tristana because I've realized that she is hella fed. And so I'm going around. The tower's gone. I know that much. I ult. I prepare to DFG. I DFG. I double bomber, and she fucking jumps away because she's so lame. So I just slow blitz, flash, bomber, and then we kill blitz. And yeah, so I'm just spamming abilities because I can, and boom. That's what you do. You just make plays happen. And yeah. So also be aware of objectives. So if you kill their AD carry and their support and get caught by a million goons, you know, you're totally boned. So I just do what I can, kill Kale, and die in hell because we had no ward coverage. And my ult was down from killing those 2 idiots before. So here Singed he has the biggest balls I've ever seen on a Singed. Katarina dies for it. So in the end it worked out. I'm not too happy that I died, obviously, but I got my Rabadons. So at this point, go ahead and buy some more wards. And I bought too many wards. So then I'm taking up 2 inventory slots, and I think I realized that later. Fun fact, you cannot actually, if you have 4 stacks, 4 wards in one item slot, and then a ward in another, you cannot restack them. I don't think. If there's a way to do it, please let me know. But yeah. Alright, so I'm back up, and I'm just kind of looking at who needs to die. I'm also checking magic resist levels. So I see that Katarina, she has a Rylai's, so she's got health. Someone had a Phage, probably Darius. He'll be hard to kill. You really want to just go for the squishy. So I type in all chat, I'm gonna kill Tristana again because she got really fed early game, and you know something needs to happen. So Sivir is like, cool, I'll just bait for you. Goes too damn hard in the paint. I don't have my stacks. I think I fuck up my DFG there somehow. But anyway, Singed gets her. And then I think we kill Blitzcrank again.
Catch their trail.
Yeah, and okay, if you're running from a Rengar, don't. I mean, for the so okay, Singed decides to hit Blitz out of my second W, but if you're running from a Rengar, don't run through bushes. Like I know it seems counterintuitive, but look, normally you'd want to. It's like if you're running from a Nidalee, okay, don't run through bushes. It's so Singed dies there because they decide to focus the crap out of him instead of killing me, who like is worth a lot more gold. Well, I just died, so I don't know. But it would have been nice of them to shut me down. But anyway, yeah. Here I decided to give Orianna blue because she wants to take dragon, and I'm like, if you don't get this, I'm taking it. But she just decided to come and get it, and I throw one last bola at it, charge up my passive, hit S, and she kills it. So yeah. And I think I take wolves. Yeah. So I kind of just hit W again because I wanted the health. I know there was nothing around me. But, you know, it's not really necessary. Katarina's there. You saw me ward the bush before I walked into it. I know, like, it seems when you're playing Rengar, you're like, I'm Rengar. I'm impossible to kill. I'm killing everybody. I can't die. But, yeah, you can, and very easily. So, like, again, I'm being a huge pussy. Turning on my ultimate. It's a waste of an ultimate. Double bomb Kale. I guess it wasn't because it got me the stacks, and so I barely get out of. Oh nope, ignite, and that was not fun. So yeah, ignite killed me. I don't know. What are you gonna do? So I'm back up, and I get rid of that extra ward, and see how close I am to my Lich Bane. Pick up some magic resist because that Katarina dumped on me. And go off to kill, because Rengar, he's a killer, you know, that's what he does. He doesn't team fight. Another thing, if you want to counter Rengar, group up. I mean, because right now I'm just running around killing individual people. If they were together, I could still kill people, but I would die for it, and I would be much less useful. So Kale actually does something there. I don't know how. She's got like 50 farm. And I'm just sort of hiding in the shadows, looking for something to do. Go ahead and clear this wave. She ninjas out of there because Darius decided not to check that bush for some reason. And here's Tristana. And I was like, Tristana, you need to die. So, double bomber, and she fucking does it again. And then she hits me away, but it's okay. I could have warded over here. I decided to flash it. She gets away again. But again, don't run through bushes. I don't know, I don't want to help them, but like I don't want them to make it easy for me. I mean, come on. So here I'm just warding my backside as I run away from that Katarina, because I didn't know how much of her team was there. Apparently nobody. Everyone's bottom, killing people. So I'm just like, Sivir, let's push mid. I've got my Sheen. I can wreck towers. With your ultimate, we have this inhibitor. So that's what we're doing. You know, we have the ward coverage to do this because we know they were all bottom. I go ahead and double bomb the minions just to get them out of the way, and go in. We start taking the tower. So now I'm watching the minimap as I'm doing this because literally you're just hitting a tower. You don't need to look at what you're doing. So we see Cat coming, and I say, you know what, a tower, that's good enough. I don't want this Cat to do anything. But Cat decides to, I don't know, be an idiot and thinks for some ungodly reason she can face us. And that time my ignite killed her. So now we're even. And I just, again, spamming abilities to charge up the passive. You do have to hit your abilities on something. So your Q, you can't just like, if it's on cooldown and you're by yourself, you can't just press a button and get the passive stack. So here I'm trying to get us to go Baron. I don't think we end up doing it because we're derps. But anyway, you can't just like hit W, and if your W doesn't hit anything, you don't get the passive stack. It just goes on cooldown, and it's like, fuck, what did I do? But you can Q and hit a tower. So here I go for the tower. I don't use my passive at all. I want to get out of here before he does that to the wave and we start taking aggro. So I probably could have queued the tower and gotten it down more, but you know, it's whatever. So here we decide to kill Darius, who is going after his blue. And I don't know why he would do this when he just saw... I don't think I even DFG'd him, which would have been smart because he had a mage. And I help Zinja take it. I grab some passive stacks, and there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. I go back to this tower because that's what I can do. I still have my ultimate. I'm not. We have wards in the jungle. I'm really not scared. we have my wards in the jungle. Guys, buy wards because Rengar, if you don't know where they are, you can get caught. It's much easier for you to get caught, I should say. So I don't think anything happens here because there's too many of them under the tower, and I'm like, I don't want to do this, guys. I'm pretty useless under a tower. That's just, I mean, towers give vision, so yeah. And then I think I'm still trying to get people to do Baron. Xin Zhao's on it. I don't know why he doesn't tank it. I think I check his items, and like, yeah, he could have definitely tanked it. I mean, I guess he was just waiting. So I go in, I start whacking on Baron, and they surrender. Yeah, and yeah, I mean that's what Rengar does. Victory. So just play like that and win. Okay, so really quickly to recap, if you're playing as Rengar, you almost always want to start E if you're in top lane, and then go into W. That allows you to charge up your passive from afar in case they're being particularly mean to you early game. Abuse the bushes. There are a lot of bushes top lane. You can use them to last hit. You can use them to jump on your enemy and double bomb them. It's really, really good. Also, keep track of your passive stacks. If you're at 4 passive stacks, double bomb the enemy. Just to see what happens. See how much damage you'll do. You'll surprise yourself. Seriously, buy wards because they're gonna try and kill you. Also, remember, if your ult is up, it's, I mean, in my opinion, it's like the best escape in the game. You can do whatever you want, really. And then make sure you kill high priority targets on their team. Don't just keep killing the same person over and over again because it doesn't help your team as much as you would think. Okay, one last thing about DFG and the way you use it with your ultimate. So the range on DFG is just about the distance that you can leap with your ultimate. So what you can do is you can actually DFG. Now, DFGing someone will bring you out of stealth, but you can, while it's in the air, you can still jump to them. So if you can DFG and jump to them, then you can, that's the way to do it. You want to DFG while it's in the air, jump on them, and double bomb them, and kill them like a dog, because you're a cat. You get it? Okay, now on to countering Rengar. So there's actually quite a few ways to counter Rengar. He's very strong, but you know he has his weaknesses. AP Rengar, that is. So first things, if you're top, counter pick him with a ranged character or brawler. So someone like Udyr would be very good against Rengar because every time he jumps on you, you can just shield, and then you see chase him down is one after buy wards and MR. Chase him down. So Udyr would be great because you can shield a lot of his damage once he jumps on you if you're fast enough with it, and then you can run after him and kill him. The way to counter him most early game is do not be scared of him, and this goes for any burst caster assassin kind of characters. What they do is they'll jump on you and they'll burst you down for like 3/4 of your health, and then they'll run away and you'll run away. But if you don't run away, if you chase them down, you can do a lot more damage to them and avoid losing the lane. So just don't be afraid to chase them down because W early on has like a 12-second cooldown. It's ridiculous, which is why you buy so much cooldown reduction on Rengar. So ward the top bushes. You know, it means you have to buy extra wards, but at the same time it means you won't die as much, which is always good. So... And then don't die. So that's the main thing. Do not die early to Rengar. If you can avoid him getting fed early game, he's going to be really useless late game. So that's if you're laning against Rengar. If you're sort of on the team and you're bot lane or mid and there's a Rengar getting fed up top and you're like, oh, what do I do? First of all, if he's chasing you, avoid bushes because he can jump to you. I know it sounds obvious, but people just instinctively run towards bushes and it's like, okay, but why? Buy a lot of wards because what Rengar is going to want to do is going to run around in your jungle and catch individual people. So buy wards and group up, and that shuts him down very hard. junglers, it is up to you to camp him pre-level 6, because after he hits level 6, you're not going to kill him. You just, unless he's bad, or he has used his ultimate to secure a kill, in which case you don't have your top lane there to help you kill him anyway. And then oracles, that just means if he dives into a group of people to kill someone, he can't ult away. You can chase him down, you can kill him. So pretty standard stuff, but that's how you do it. And finally, I don't want you to think I'm bragging. I'm just trying to put out some. This is a screen cap from my match history. I just want to put out there that I know what I'm talking about. And AP Rengar, he does do well if you play him right. So to all of the idiots who get so butt mad in ranked games when I ask to play AP Rengar, just let me play AP Rengar. You'll notice that none of those are ranked games because my team, I they're let's just say they are missing parts of their brain that are responsible for them being intelligent, and they don't understand what I can do. What Rengar can do, honestly. Like I'm an okay player, but Rengar, he's really good. So just let me play him so I can climb out of this hellhole that you call an ELO. Please. Thank you. Have a good day.